Did you ever make any seminar in your past?
No, I never make a seminar. It's the first time I'm gonna do a seminar. I honestly I didn't make because the tattoo world changed super fast, and I was at the first I was not feel comfortable to express what I know because I feel I'm learning always. Later, when I feel that was so hard work to learn what I'm learning now, I don't want to do like something just to make some money, you know. And I didn't have time to do something really nice or cool or interesting. And honestly, I didn't want to teach all what I know, like just like venga va. But now I think that the world change. The people is interested in that. It's what happened with some tattoo arts, you know. If I do seminars, people will copy, and I think, well, the people copy whatever. See, if you want to copy, well, pues pay for that. And now, you're the first one.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it, and I think will be super interesting because I will teach something and I will explain some tips that I've been working hard to get the best. Now I will do in dog work, but well, I think will be super interesting if you want to do dog work. Bueno, as I do, because there are many ways to do the tattoos, but how as I do, you will learn now with this seminar. Entonces, I think is yeah, I'm ready. I was ready. More other thing, but everything pretty similar.
Do you think that for your tattoo career, living in front of the sea changed something, or because people maybe travel?
No, don't change nothing. The unique thing I was checking that it was that I be close to the airport, not too far, and the rest, no, it's for me that is good, not for my tattoo career, because it's different. You know, I have the city so close. If I want to go to the city, it's close, 40-minute driving. Have Girona 20-minute driving, and I'm here in front of the beach, super peaceful, relaxing. I don't know, I think my brain stay better here, you know. Myself, I stay better, more creativity, more relaxed, you know. I can do whatever I like here. And if I want to go to the city, big city, so I want stressful, I make a guest spot or I go Barcelona is 40 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is what I'm looking, coming here. You know, for me, it's really important, my day to day, no? Not only my career, focus on what I'm gonna do, all the clients, if you want to get a tattoo, don't care, go Barcelona, Girona or here, because it's really close. For me, the important was that there are another place in Spain that I really like to live, but it's too far from the communication airport, basically.
And your family is living close to here as well?
Yeah, my family live here, live in Blanes. Yeah, I'm happy to have the family close, my friends. You know, I never think to come back Blanes because I left Blanes when I was 18 and I never came back until 2 years ago that I opened the shop. I never came back to live here, you know, and now it was so fast, you know, it was one decision one day and 2 years later with the pandemic and everything, I'm here with, I really proud of my shop, of my team, you know, because I can't believe, because it's not only for me, you know, it's for in general, the shop. I don't know how all the tattoo artists, they are working here, if they come to Blanes to live, because it's different. One client come for 1 week, but the tattoo artists are resident here, they are coming to live here, and we make a really, really good team, and now I'm so proud, and I can't believe that everybody come to Blanes to make this tattoo shop. Because the shop is not only the structure of the shop, it's the team.
Yeah, the team.
You know, we are really, really good team, and I'm so happy with that, you know.
And the other artist in your shop is not from Blanes?
There are some from Blanes, there are some from other parts in Spain, Spanish, everybody, the residents. except the piercer is Chilean, but living in Spain. Everything is Spanish, but from other parts. Granada, north, different parts, but some from Blanes.
Yeah, it's, you know what, when you travel around the world, you do a lot of guest spot, you see every kind of shop, and you want to have this in your workplace.
Yeah.
How you can decide to stay in the city if you can work in front of the sea, you know?
Yeah, bueno, I think it depends on the person.
No, of
There are
course, of
people-
course.
There are people that like a lot of stimulation day by day for everything, but I like this life here. I don't know. I look there because it's the sea. I don't know.
And your customer like to come here?
Yeah, they love to come here. You know, I think it's a good place to come because when you go to get tattoo, the only thing you don't want is stress. You know, and I do large piece. Used to be consecutive session when you travel from far away, and I think this is a good place to be relaxed. It's true that in summer it's a little busy because it's not a city, but in summer there are tourists. But the mostly time I work is not really on summer. Summer I take vacation or relax.
Yeah, of
or
course.
no, I don't used to work a lot.
But also in August, you
Sometimes I work, sometimes not.
But-
Well, here in Blanes, I stayed 2 years. I worked because it was the pandemic and
Okay,
I
yeah,
cannot
of course.
go too much outside. The vacation was not really what I want, and I stay working. But no, in August, if I can, I close the shop. Usually, I close the shop.
close?
Yeah, there are around here many tattoo shops, but it's focused more on walk-in. And here we have walk-in, but not really walk-in. It's everything by appointment, and we are different artists. There are some people that want to work, but usually we close in August.
Yeah, and it's something that depends about the idea of the shop.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of shop prefer working just in walk-in, but
Yeah.
when you have artists, it's easier to work with appointment, and it's better also for the artist because
Yeah.
You can decide that.
If you can decide. In summer, here it's 40 degrees. You have the beach in front. You have many places to go close to here to be relaxed. You can focus more on make another
Drawing.
draw, paint, or just travel. You know, I don't focus my life 100% in tattoo. You know, obviously, it's like that. Be a tattoo artist is not a job. It's like a lifestyle, but I try to don't focus only on that. There are many things that I really like do here. Not
Like-
here in the world, travel, doing
like
my life.
motorcycle.
Motorcycle is what I like more in the life. No, I don't know if more than another thing, but
You
I
know,
really
food.
like
Food is the
food.
first.
I like eat, motorcycles, and tattoo. Not so typical, but it's what there is. But not custom motorcycles, not Harley or stuff like
Okay.
that. I like adrenaline.
Like the
Go to the
race
street.
one.
Bueno, race one, and I have another for the
Mountain.
off-road.
Okay.
On-road. I have also a Vespa, have some motorbike. That is my passion, apart of the art, tattoos, motorbikes, and food.
How was
No cook, just eat.
your trip in Naples with your Vespa?
No, was you say everything here for the camera, Bueno, I had to make like, I don't believe in God, but I had to make like this every time in Naples, Italy. Wow, I think I always rent a motorbike if I can when I travel in cities, and in Naples was really more dangerous than the circuit.
Of course. But you can enjoy the place when you travel with the motorcycle.
What?
You can enjoy the place
Yeah, you
better.
can enjoy it because you don't care the traffic, you don't care
The parking.
the parking, you don't care about nothing, and so I feel free with the motorbike. Well, I like motorbike, I like skiing, snowboard, I like all the adrenaline for the body. But motorbike is what I invest all my free time, not all my free time, but most of my free time invest to go off-road, on-road, to the circuit or whatever in relation with the motorbike.
Yeah, it's something that maybe take part from your life before starting tattooing.
Yeah.
Like-
The rest of the time I stay with my family, with my friends, my girlfriend, in the bars, in the restaurants, in the beach, enjoying the life. I don't. For me, I'm not. I live here, you know. If I live here, I cannot stay all the time, only in the tattoo. However, in my life, the tattoo, I'm here, and I really mm, be afortunado de poder, hablo en castellano un rato, to live from tattoos, you know, and not only from tattoos, from what I like to do, you know. I enjoy a lot every day in my life doing that.
And how is opening your own shop?
Was stressful. I don't know if I was happier without the job. Not really, no, but it's with the pandemic, if you open, because I opened just a couple months before the pandemic, it's not easy. No, bueno, it's a kind of joke, kind of not, porque I... No, it's nice, super nice, but it's another thing in your life, you know. It's like when you have things in your life, you have more stress in your brain. Doesn't matter what you have. You have more things, you have a shop, you have something more to think. You have a car, you have something more to think. If you don't have the car, you don't think on the car. But if you have a car, and it's raining, or it's on the street, but the shop is the same. You have something to think that is nice, it's for you. You know, I opened the shop only for passion, because I really want to open the shop, not for nothing, just to have one place that, because I do the tattoos to live. You know, I invest many hours tattooing. I have to tattoo in one environment I really like. I feel comfortable, I feel that I can grow up my art or what I'm doing, and this is why I opened the shop. Not to make money. This is why we don't have walk-ins, or we don't have. It just, this is a place that we are, everybody here, we are friends. There are really, really good feeling, and we invest the days, all the days, good. I open, and this is why I opened the shop. However, when I opened the shop, I didn't expect all the things happening, you know, but it's part. It's part, you know,
Part of
the
life.
life. This is the life. When you grow up in everything, you always have things to think.
Yeah, of course, opening a shop on the sea, it's something that not so many artists doing it. So if you want it, you have to do it.
Yeah. Pero bueno, not so many artists, because not there are sea in all the world, no? You're only in the coast. Pero I think we don't have to focus on that. We are in front of the sea, you know?
Yeah, no, but you are in the city where you live,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah,
burn, you grow.
I'm where I want to be, you know? Because I've been living in many places around my life. I don't know why, because, you know, step by step, and because in the past I was not a tattoo artist. Well, anybody, no, is grow up as a tattoo artist. I was studying in the university, I changed, I moved, I tried, and finally I finished tattoo art as a tattoo artist, and I finished here. And now, really at the moment, this is not probably not forever, or probably yes, or probably, I don't want to think too much about that.
How is your life as a teacher?
As a teacher,
Yeah, when you was a teacher of.
well, I was a teacher, but I don't really be working for a long time as a
Okay.
teacher, you know. I study in the university mathematics. I finish and I make a master, and later I make a kind of master. Well, it's a master to be a teacher, and I start a little bit, but I already tattooing when
Okay.
she was that, and I had to make a decision, and I finished tattooing. But no, I really like. I really like the mathematics, but not. I really like the mathematics, but not the work of the mathematical. Not the same. Be mathematic or work as a mathematic. I really like study maths. I don't like the kind of works
that they have to
that, yeah. And just for fun. And it was funny. I really like, probably, if I break one of my fingers, I finish in the university teaching. I don't know, but why not?
do. Yeah, why not?
Why not? I don't think so, but
You was a teacher in Barcelona.
no, in Granada, south of Spain.
Okay.
Es que I studied in the south of Spain. I really like the south of Spain. The culture there, the people. And
It's different than here. Is it different?
Kind of different, yeah. It's different. Yeah, Spain is super nice because it's super different. Well, I think in Italy.
Yeah, of course.
The south is different, and my family is from the south of Spain. All my
Grandfather.
antepasados, grandfather, everything is from the south of Spain. I've been living 6 years in all day my university study in the south of Spain, and I really like and I really love the south of Spain, really parts of that. Yeah, but and then I remember more south of Spain more when I was studying, not when I was tattooing, but always when I go there, like my house.
And did you add a lot of traveling in your life, like for work, like guest spot or
Yeah,
convention?
a lot. A lot. I stay, like, I've been tattooing 11 years, and I stay 6 or 7 traveling a lot, all the time, all the time, all the time, making guests. Also, I always try to separate travel to for fun and travel
For work.
for work. But I like to travel a lot for fun, and I travel a lot for fun, and I travel a lot for work. And yeah, I make a lot. Convention a lot and get a spot a lot. I really like. Now I stop because the pandemic tell me, okay, you have to stop, and I stop. And I didn't make too many guest spots in the last 2 years during the pandemic. I'm gonna start again with the convention. Not too much with the guest spot because I don't have really, now with the shop, I cannot move these. Well, I can move, but I prefer to stay here now. It's coming back again, the normality in the shop. I prefer to work here. But with the convention, I would like to come back to the action. And I really like to go, not just for tattooing or just to. I like the guest spot and convention to learn a lot. You make a lot of friends. You make yourself as a tattoo artist bigger, not just because you tattoo there. It's because you know new people, you make new friends, you know new things that here you cannot learn every day, you know, because you are always with the same people. When you external people show you, doesn't matter if you know anybody, even from the tattoo, you know everybody, and you learn a lot as a tattoo artist, you know, because be a tattoo artist is not just tattoo, no.
Yeah,
I really like that. Same in the life, you know, when you go outside, you learn and you have fun and you have experience, and I like to get experience, new experience all the time. This is why I travel. And sometimes I don't should travel, but I say, okay, I need to travel because, or travel or vacation or whatever.
yeah, of course, traveling helps people to grow, to change, to you know how to take more from the trip. You know, inspiration, change idea,
If you don't
change
move,
mind.
you don't grow up in nothing. In your life, in your personal, as a person, as a nothing. You have to move. Move or get experience from outside your circle, because if not, it's impossible. And I think now, if you are a tattoo artist and you don't move, it's so difficult to learn and grow up, staying in all the time in one place. I'm talking all the time as a tattoo artist in the life. Everybody has his own thinking, but I think as a tattoo artist, really important, and know people. If I don't travel, I didn't know you in the convention, and we are not here recording this, and many of the projects, when you are on the boat, you look in some things. Well, this is my philosophy, no?
Yeah, of course, me too.
I live traveling. And sometimes I don't decide. I don't decide. It's like, okay, I don't know how, but next week I have to go there. Okay, well, let's go. You know, and I'm happy to that. But before, as a tattoo artist, always when I do, I don't know, I've been living, when I was studying, I moved to Argentina to live there. I moved later south of Spain, Barcelona again, south of Spain, later Toronto, Canada. And this place I spent a long time. It's traveling. No, it's just move. Because I didn't been traveling in Toronto. I've been living 1 year. This is not traveling. I like to move too, not just stay 1 week. No, I want to stay 1 year. You know what I mean?
No, I completely understand what you mean. I did the same. And it's something that helps you to understand also what you want in your life. See different things, different life, different thinking.
Es la manera, the unique way. This is the way. Pero mira, now.
How you was so clean before starting your full body? Because you are starting the full body
that's
now.
another story too. Because I really wanted a full body. Because when I start tattooing, I already have some tattoos, and I get, since 5-6 years ago, I only get only tattoos in that leg because I had already tattoos here, and I say okay, but the rest of the body and here, but here is long time. Yeah, I decided that I wanted a full body, but for the situation in my life in that moment, I was not able to get, and was a process to decide to make mature the idea what I want, and to choose the artist what I want to get the bodysuit. And when I have clear, pues let's go. And now I start a full body project with Guy Le Tatuer in Mexico City, and I'm really happy, and I'm really happy with this decision because now I have what I really want, no, and I look myself in naked and I say wow, no, and for me this is super important. I don't know. I think these things are changing, and new generation. I think, well, I don't think. I hope that they start to think about more than the tattoos is forever. Yeah, it's strange in the tattoo world that I be without tattoos until after 11 years tattooing and traveling a lot, and I know many people, many tattoo artists, but you know, it was a decision, and I'm really that what I want something like, okay. It was difficult to
No, I know.
don't get tattoos because I know many people I really like how they tattoo. And it was, oh, if I do this both sleeve with him and later the back with another. I tried, but later stop. Focus on the body, and you want to show them? No.
No, if you want,
No,
we can show it, but
I don't
on
show
social
you.
media they can see everything.
No. When it's finished, because it's in progress. It's a little, but it's it's in progress.
Yeah, it's something that not so many people in the world want, the bodysuit.
No,
Still just
probably
few.
many people want, but it's not easy. Now that I'm entering the movie, get a bodysuit is a big experience. It's not like get another tattoo. Even I tattoo a lot of sleeves, leg, both sleeves. I get a bodysuit in one design, one shot design. Is a big experience for the pain, for you need to assimilate the progress, all the sessions, all the travel to get the session. It's heavy. It's not like for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. No, it's something years. People take longer. I focus. I wait a lot to save all the energy, money, and the situation. And now I'm focused, and I hope in 2 years, 3 maximum. I hope less, but be realistic. 2-3 years, finish the full body. Now it's really advanced. I'm happy. Guy is really
He's
good,
happy.
and he's really fast, and he make really a lot in short time, and he's really professional. I think one of the best tattoo artists I ever met, like an artist, really artist. Everything freehand, everything fast, everything solid, and because depend the style. I imagine if you want to get a full body realistic, gonna take really long. I have kind of mix of Japanese and tribal. And
Did you ever think to do also for your customer bodysuit?
yeah, I'm doing one.
Okay.
I'm doing one, and I'm so happy how is the result. But it's the same. It's taking long time, long process, and the guy is my client. Now he's a friend. It's super important that because I didn't know him before, and now he's coming many times because bodysuit is really long, really more space. I think if you make like this with the skin on full body, you can believe how many meters there are. And yeah, I'm so excited to finish this project. It's in 65% more or less I'm doing. It's the first one I'm doing, and it's so exciting. And all the process is super interesting and super nice. But when you discover many things.
Pain as well.
The pain is something that is impossible to describe. Well, in my situation, I travel to Mexico and I stay like 2 weeks and I get 4 sessions in 1 week. And this kind of pain it's heavy, but it's part of the experience. You have to think, concentrate, mentalize, and the tattoo, you see the result, and after even you get pain, even whatever, you see yourself naked and you say, wow, and that's the compensation of the price of the pain.
Yeah, it's not for everyone a full body.
A full body, not for everyone. Not for everyone.
Maybe you need to
You have to be clear,
understand.
the idea, because there are a process. I think always when you get a big, when you are like me, that you are not really too much tattoos, even if I tattoo every day, and in fucking 2 weeks you are full line in full body, you have a big process to understand, okay, what is happening with my body, okay, never gonna see the skin again. And it's a process. It's not for everybody, for the pain, for the money, for the mentality. You have to go in and it's an experience. I'm really happy to be in. But long way to go.
Yeah, Guy, maybe Chagui, maybe is one of the artists in life that's still doing a lot of full body.
Yeah, es que choose one artist to do full body. Not everybody do full bodies. You know, if you go Japan, there are many people that doing full bodies, and there are many artists that I like that they make full body, but not really many people
Doing.
in access of everybody. You know, because not everybody can get. I understand a full body by Guy or another people like this because it's around the world. You know, if you are from one village in Italy.
You have to travel to Mexico.
And you have just not Mexico, whatever artist, because if you are able to do body suits, it's because you tattoo a lot. Because until you do a body suit, you have to do lot of years of tattooing and a lot of experience. You cannot start to do, okay, I'm gonna do body suit. I started my first body suit after 10 years tattooing, you know, and I was nervous. Like, whoa.
Yeah, of course.
Nervous, not nervous for tattoo, nervous for to take the decision, you know. What I'm gonna do, okay, this is one fucking shot to design. I cannot design 10 and, no, I have to make a decision. It's like when you get a tattoo, you know, after, I decided that I want a body suit probably like 6-7 years ago, that they say, okay, stop to tattoo and get the body suit. And you know, in the past 7 years, I think in many options what I'm gonna get. And one day, all this option is going to this. Okay, you're gonna get this. Just all your brain thinking during all your life of your idea of body suit is, okay, it's that moment, you're gonna get this.
And you start.
And you start, and this is crazy, eh? It's interesting.
I understand.
No, if I can express myself in Spanish, it could be better, but
No, but you
I'm
can.
trying.
We
My
can.
English is, bueno, enough.
But no worries, we can understand. If I understand, people can understand.
Okay.
And I think that body suit and maybe just people that is into the tattoo world can understand that body suit is the goal of the tattoo world.
Because I don't think this is for everybody is the goal, you know. For the
No, of
people,
course.
I think the body suit is for some styles, you know. In the history of the tattoo, it's the goal for the tribal tattoo artists, Japanese tattoo artists, black world tattoo artists. But I don't know if it's the goal for the people that doing tattoos like this size.
Yeah, of course.
Probably the goal is do another thing. This is why I don't think it's the goal, but for me it's the goal. Of course, for me do a fucking body suit. I feel so lucky to be able to do. But honestly, I'm not the. I do one in my career. I'm doing one in my career. So obviously, it's the goal because it's not for everybody. Not because you are not with the ability. It's because it's not easy to find a client without tattoos that want a body suit. And mostly of the body suit, the people start in European. I always talk in Europe culture, okay? All the time in Europe culture.
Yeah, of
because
course.
there are another cultures that's different in European culture. It's difficult to find a client that they want a body suit. It's
And
difficult.
also it's clean to do it.
Oh, clean.
Clean with
no,
no
clean
tattoos.
clean completely 100%. In the 21st century, it's really difficult to find someone. But you can find. The people do sometimes. And for me, I crash my brain when I see some tattoo artists in other cultures mostly, like in Japan, Asia in general now, like no tattoos, full tattoo.
Yeah, but
Wow,
maybe
for me
because
it's-
in that culture is more.
But
common.
now, because in the past was only for some
Kind of.
social, no social group, but now in Asia in general, well, now in the world, the people is getting more tattoos, big tattoos, but there are some cultures that they get now different in Europe, in Spain, basically. We are in this view, in America there are another view, in Asia, in Africa, there are another view, you know. Es que esto is not general, the response.
You know, I think every
It's not general.
place, it's
I-
not just country, it's just city,
Yeah, sí,
region.
yeah, everybody has different
Point of view.
ideas. Sí, sí, I think so.
But it's good because you can travel and see different things. And
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
this
travel, you
is-
can understand different.
This is the same we told before. Like
Yep.
you travel, you get.
I remember that you told me that you try to show what you like, and people start asking you what you like.
Yeah, not really because I never put flash. I never put. Well, not never, but I don't. It's not common to me to put flash or show like projects to do available or nothing. Was step by step. Was because I don't know if I have any style. You know, the style, geometry. Yeah, when I start, I like geometry because I study the geometry. I know some tattoo artists do geometry that I really like. But what I'm doing, if you look my profile, is nothing in common around tattoos. You know, my style is tattoos in black, only black. But now I'm doing gray also, not gray like sumis
But
and the big projects I do step by step. I start small projects, you know, the guy, my friend, hey, do you want to try? Of course. Let's try. I really want, no? And I focus a lot in every project, you know. You know what happened that my environment is not from the tattoo world, you know. My friends, well, I have friends in the
Yeah,
tattoo
of
world,
course.
but my day-to-day is not in the tattoo world. Entonces, I make human everybody, and if I do big projects, I try to think how think my friend that is not from the tattoo, and I talk with the people, I explain everything, and the people, joder, tío, es que in English it's difficult. Step by step, my friend, I start to do one piece big, and the people come, and I talk with the people, and talking with the people is creating new ideas, and talking with the client, probably the client come with one idea and left with other, and next time come to get a big piece. Used to be like that, eh? Sometimes the client get a small piece, later want to come and talking about what I think, what I like to do, and now I'm doing completely different project that 5 years ago, and this is day by day, I think. I don't know if I explain myself.
no, I
In
completely
Spanish I
understand.
can explain better, but
Yeah,
what it is.
people cannot understand in Spanish.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that I understand. So everyone that can.
Yeah, it's
listens.
difficult to explain how I start to do this kind of project. Always in black word to say something, you know, like because I use black and I do geometry inspired of tribal, a little bit Japanese, a little bit from lettering, a little bit from whatever, you know. It's like think I do modern stuff of say modern because I try to make my stuff modern stuff of combination of different styles growing in the past.
On your portfolio, people can see, you know, what do you mean? Because in the beginning you start
but
doing
it's happening
this
with the
kind of
client,
project.
because it's happening to me in the last time because I asked to the client, okay, what do you want? And they said me, okay, I like this. And it's 3 pictures that for me it's like, okay, I want a van, a car, and a motorbike. It's like, okay, what I do? See the car, porque I don't know. And I ask more precise, like, what do you want to show? Because I don't want to do random pattern or random just clothes. What do you want? What do you want, a pattern? Do you want some geometry? Do you want clouds? Or do you want a wave? Do you want more? What do you want? You know, and it's difficult because the client
don't know.
If you are a client that you don't know the difference between this and this, for you it's the same one car, one motorbike, and one thing. And I have a little problem in communication because it's not in person, it's by mail or something to the client to ask, what do you want? It's que I cannot decide for you. What I can decide how make your idea to a tattoo, but you have to give me an idea. You know, this is what is the problem I have. This is the difficult, no, like your portfolio. Yeah, pero es que my portfolio is, there are cars, there are lo que sea, ¿sabes? And cars, that's symbolic, no?
Yeah, of course.
Cars, motorbike, and trucks. Entonces, let me know what do you want. And this is
Yeah, it's not
it's
easy.
not a style, you know, like I do neo-traditional and you want a lion in this kind of style with this palette of color of neo-traditional. This is not happening in my style. In my style is, what do you like? What do you want? What do you want to
Express
¿Qué
in
quieres
your
transmitir con tu tatuaje? Y let's see. Obviously, the base is geometry, tribal, Japanese, or whatever. Not really in the main of Japanese or main of tribal or main of geometry. It's like inspired of that. Using black and that's all.
I think that it's one problem that most of the tattoo artists have, and it's
you
problem
think?
is a problem. Yeah, of course. Because when I'm trying to speak with other artists in the other podcast, not in every style you can have a customer that know what he want. You know, because in your style it's still in work in progress, you know. So you are doing like some neo-Japanese things, some geometric stuff.
I don't think that
some
my
big
style
stuff.
is, sorry, I don't think my style is one style.
Yeah,
Es que no there
you are
one,
you are
no,
what you do.
not there are one style. Obviously, always in the life we try to put everything in boxes. Obviously, my style is large piece in black. This is my style. Es que there are whatever. I'm doing now. This is like a dragon in full back legs. I'm doing like the other day one neo traditional because I have a friend that she asked to me to make and I did because I like tattoo. You know what I mean? But
I know.
obviously, if I put in the internet more like kind of neo Japanese, but the people are more for neo Japanese. But it's like I think I understand what you mean. Like many tattoo artists had this problem. But no say it's strange because if you want to get a back piece and you don't know what you want,
You
or
need to
minimum
wait.
you don't know what you like, you cannot get full back piece only because you like this tattoo or this reference or this model. Because Instagram fucked up a lot of things.
You can
if you
regret.
want to get a full back piece, you have to have a minimum idea what do you want or what do you like or what do you want to express. You know, you cannot get back piece like because you like this picture. Because for sure, this in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you're gonna change your
Regret,
idea.
yeah.
And it's not a joke. When you get a big piece, well, the tattoo is not a joke. It looks like in this time. But when you get a big piece, it's not really a joke because it's a problem.
Did you ever make any seminar in your past?
No, I never make a seminar. It's the first time I'm gonna do a seminar. I honestly I didn't make because the tattoo world changed super fast. And I was at the first I was not feel comfortable to express what I know because I feel I'm learning always. Later when I feel that was so hard work to learn what I'm learning now, I don't want to do like something just to make some money, you know. And I didn't have time to do something really nice or cool or interesting. And honestly, I didn't want to teach all what I know, like just like venga va. But now I think that the world changed. The people is interested in that. It's what happened with some tattoo arts, you know. If I do seminars, people will copy, and I think, well, the people copy whatever. See, if you want to copy, well, pues pay for that. And now, you're the first one.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it, and I think will be super interesting because I will teach something and I will explain some tips that I've been working hard to get the best. Now I will do in dog work, but well, I think will be super interesting if you want to do dog work. Bueno, as I do, because there are many ways to do the tattoos, but how as I do, you will learn now with this seminar. Entonces, I think I'm ready. I was ready.
Do you think that dot work it's easy to do it, or it's something that
A ver.
looks easy?
No, the dog work. Es que it's whatever. Could be if you want to do nice, perfect, and after 10 years still on the side, it's not really easy. If you want to do different texture with dots, do you want to do, you can do hand poke with one needle, even in the side, one nice dog work. You have to know how to do it. And I think dog work is not the hardest technique in the tattoo, of course, but it's not really easy if you want to do really professional, clean, and forever. This is my opinion. It's dog work that everybody think is easy, and there are many tattoo artists that they start with dog work because they think, okay, I don't have too many abilities in tattoo because I'm new. I can do some small size, and it's super nice, and I feel I'm good because I can do. But if you want to cross the level and you want to go different parts of the body, different texture, different view, it's not really that easy. You need to know some techniques, in my opinion. Because dog work is really the technique. One thing is the technique, one thing is how you apply to the designs. This is not easy. In dog work, usually you apply if you do dot by dot in geometry, and it's super easy. There are one super thin line when you make a composition to make a real super nice tattoo and to make a, las cortinas del baño, like a, I don't know how to say in English, like a muestra de cortina del IKEA. There are one line super short, is what I think. It's not really the difficulty in the dog work, all in the technique is how you apply and where you apply and how you combine the technique. It's all the things. And I think in the seminar I'm gonna talk all these things, and I'm gonna talk about everything around this.
Do you think also that people from other style can learn something that they can use in other style, not just geometric, not just mandala, but in all kind of tattoos?
Yeah, I always learn. Es que, for example, me now, when I'm learning composition, I'm learning how apply some stuff. Even I'm not looking tattoos. I'm looking at other things to open my brain. Of course, if you do another style and there are one up, if you do neo-traditional, no? And I'm gonna show, for example, when in the seminar, how you can do a mandala of mandalas. It's not really easy if you know which app there are. But if you do neo-traditional and do you want to do like una vidriera in the background of the face of girl with a lot of mandalas like this or a lot, but you're gonna learn in this seminar. If you want to do like a freeze, and you're doing a realistic, and do you want to make a freeze? Freeze is repetitive in one direction. But I'm gonna show you how you can do a freeze in different ways. Well, probably you can learn about more than the technique. Yes, you can apply the dog work when you do realistic or full color, but no. But no, if you're not interested in learning dog work, probably not your seminar. If you are interested to learn about how create geometries to apply in dog work or whatever you want, but yes, you can buy the seminar, in my opinion.
The tattoo artists need techniques to be more close to their style. When you know a lot of techniques, a lot of style, you can express yourself better. And this kind of style, this kind of seminar can help you to know one more skill.
Claro, always if you tattoo artist, all you learn that you didn't know before, it's gonna help you for that design, for that, or just to help other people. But es que this is the thing is changing now. Now is, in the history, no? In the history, all the things is make ramification, like a tree. Now that is super ramification. It's what we told before. I don't have one style. When I have one style, I do what I like to do, but es que I think it's the shit of something that I'm tattoo artist. No. You are neo-traditional tattoo artist, because if you do only neo-traditional and you break your hands, if you do another style, no man, you're not tattoo artist. You are another name. Es que it's true. And the people that don't want to learn or don't know, I know people that start to tattoo and after some years they never use a magnum because they do only line work and like, you're not tattoo artist. Es que you're not tattoo artist. You are a kind of tattoo artist of that, And for me, if the world of tattoo If you want to improve, grow up, you have to learn different techniques. Of course, I will not never the best doing the full color or doing the realistic because I didn't practice too much. But I know how to put color, I know how to do shades, I know because there are one moment that I put one red stuff in my tattoo, or I have a friend that wants a traditional, and I do too because I know I'm a tattoo artist. This is my opinion about that, and this is why I think it's interesting. If you like the tattoo artist, even if it's not, I'm not talking only about my seminar, all the seminars. Even if I don't do realistic, if I really like the tattoo artist doing the, why not learn how to put the shadings? Because it's happening here in my shop. In some locking, here is working Jordi. He was my mentor who teach to me a long time ago. And he's still now telling to me, why you don't start to do realistic shadings in Japanese? Why? And I said, yeah, it's true, why not? I always think, do everything in dots, why not start? And I'm learning from him, and he do only realistic, and I'm learning here every day. I learn a lot how Maria do the whip. In this shop every day, and I ask them, to do my style, I ask them. This question, we can talk a lot about that. And we go here to another things in the tattoo world that I don't like the people that say the tattoo world now is it's going down, it's going worse, it's
But I
going
don't
bad.
think so.
It's going different, but we have to change the mentality and the language. And we cannot say, you're not good person, you're not good. But it's true that there's something that is changing in the general that, you cannot be a tattoo artist and you don't know who is Philip Blue. Because it's, the people don't care about who is any fucking body. There are people that do realistic tattoos that don't know who is Robert Hernandez. It doesn't make sense that you and you do realistic because I don't know why, Well,
Yeah,
it's long to talk about that. I think it's not the point, but
Yeah. Do you think also that the beginning of your career as a tattoo artist will be different, was different than the new generation of tattoo artists?
yes, of course. Es que starting because when I start tattoo, not there are Instagram, or there are, but it's not using for tattoos. Starting with that, everything is different, or social media is different. Everything is different. One thing is the tools. The tools are super different. Now, when I start, I didn't use cartridge. This changed. The rotaries was more of direct dry, shark bead. There was some kinds of rotaries. Like I have direct dry mostly, and this changed a lot. I have one round fly, I remember the first rotaries I have. And now you have a lot of tools. When I want to start, was so difficult to have, not anybody in the shop have a thermo. Everybody put by hand. And I started 11 years ago. I can imagine when you start 20 years ago. I feel I'm brand new in the tattoo world. I feel I'm brand new. But yes, it's too many. For example, to get now, you can get one machine, one needle, one ink tomorrow.
And
No, I had to go to the supply in person, ask in half for supply. If I'm not self-employed, they don't send me nothing. It was not easy, It was not easy, and everything changes. It's really, really different. Now it's more easy, I think, start to be a tattoo artist, but it's more difficult make you a space inside the tattoo world because there are many people. I know many people that is tattooing from 2 years ago. They're doing so good, but it's tattooing 2, 3, 4 years ago. Many people. 10 years ago was quite different.
A few.
I don't feel I'm super old tattoo artist because I'm not. But in 10 years, change the thing. I think a lot. Not too good or too bad. In my opinion, different. In the 70s, if you are a good musician, it was easier than now.
Well, do you think also that a kind of tattoo artist looking for tattoo artists as a customer? So more tattoo artists are in the business, more clients the expert tattoo artists have more customer, you know, because usually when you do something so different from other style, you create your own style. Most of your customer are tattoo artists, so more tattoo artists there is you can find in the market.
I think I have many tattoo artists because I make large project, and the large project used to get tattoo artists. Pero I don't think you are super good in thing. Has to be that you get tattoo artists as a client. I think the tattoo artists go to large project or to something so specific, or somebody so historical, or somebody that you respect a lot. But I don't think there's one relation. I think it's more for the scale or for the history than for the... Because for me, for example, it's super important. It's the same important, mira. There are two ways what I think about tattoo for me is important, and I have many discussions and disappointed with tattoo artists. For me, it's not the same. One tattoo has a name, who did this tattoo, and for me it's important the name, you know, that I respect that person, you know. For me, like a brand,
Yeah,
you know,
brand identity.
it's
Yes.
a brand. For me, it's not the same, get a tattoo by Guy, Gakin, or Curly, or get a tribal by whatever, or some random person. No, it's not the same for me, and this is important. Well, I think too much and I go...
No.
And for me, the brand is important. And this is why I think is one reason why some tattoo artists get customized by tattoo artists, because they respect him or because they want large scale. And if you want large scale, you want to get one shoe sleeve and chest, and you don't have anyone in your portfolio, even if you are the fucking master, pues no va a tener, you don't gonna have clients, in my opinion.
And what do you think will be the tattoo world in 5 years? You know, because in 5 years maybe the tattoo artist will be double.
No, double no.
Triple,
Five
five
times.
times.
No, 5 times. And the consequence is because, pues no lo sé, bueno, pues it will be different. In 5 years will be really difficult, everything. In Spanish is oferta-demanda. I don't know how...
No, I understand. Sí.
Oferta-demanda. If there are in Spain only 10 people that do perfect dog portrait, you know, they're gonna have full booking, they can get X money for the tattoo, and they can offer one product. If there are not 10 in Spain, if there are 100, you have to offer the product in different way, in different quality, in different options, you know. You know, like brand, you go supermarket, and now in the last 2 years, there are new supermarket that offer the same brand, but the brand of the supermarket. Obviously, not everybody, if you are in one village from Nepal, you cannot get a tattoo by Philip Blue. Nepal, Barcelona, or tal, because not everybody has access. If you live in Asia, in one village, you cannot get the tattoo, the main tattoo artist you ever reference, because probably yes, probably not. There has to be another tattoo artist that do the same style. But will be a lot in the future. In 5 years, es que 5 years ago doesn't exist many of social media, many of what the people grow up. Imagine in the tattoo world, it's the same as the life. The society is changing a lot in 5 years. The tattoo artist, I don't know, and I think if I make a prediction, will be super different, porque everything is changing 1 year, 2 years. Es que I don't know, but we lose no sé.
The soul.
No, the exciting. Mira, when I was my first convention was super small conventions. Small convention, more humilde, no? Una convention in the village, was like 8 years ago, I think, or 9. And for me was the fucking best experience. Was, wow, so nervous, my stickers, my car, and was super nice experience, you know. If you are new tattoo artist, if you don't tattoo London Tattoo Convention, you only tattoo. No, it's changed, you know.
Yeah.
I think they are losing the is losing the
The passion behind it.
the esencia, la esencia del tattoo. Es que se está perdiendo, it's losing la esencia del tattoo. Not only for the convention or for that, you know, because it's more mainstream for everybody. And in the past, the tattoo was not for everybody. Now the tattoo is for everybody, and now everybody can make tattoos. It's the difference. Not now, in 5 years, bah, ni te cuento.
Do you think that social media did a big change for this market?
The life in general, the world changed. They changed. But I feel, mira, when I got one tattoo, my first tattoo, my second tattoo, my third tattoo, every moment was special. Now I have my shop, and I know the clients coming, not to me or to the shop to ask. And the people spend, okay, I'm gonna get 5 tattoos. It's como, joder. Tío, get one tattoo, enjoy your tattoo, because when you get a tattoo, because something special, it's aesthetic, but something special. No, I'm gonna do 5 tattoos. You know, this in the past, not happen. The past, you go and you get a tattoo, and you go home happy, and you go to your friend, mira lo que me he hecho, and now you cannot, because mira, me he hecho esto aquí, ahora aquí, y anda ya, vete por ahí, hombre. This is the tattoo lose the meaning, and it's for the rest of your life. And now the trendy is going to the tattoo so heavy. And no, pero es que es super crazy, ¿sabes? That the people is getting in plaga, something that doesn't make sense. It's crazy. For me, this is... And now when I have the shop, it's more crazy. And claro, this new generation of people, of everybody. No, there are guys coming here that we don't do tattoo to young people. A minimum, even less than 18, even if he's coming with his parent, we don't do. And the people, one parent, his son, want to put something here in full arm, and the parent want to sing. Pero ¿qué me estás contando? And it's crazy stuff that I'm discovering now in the tattoo world, because when I didn't have the shop, or didn't tattoo in my shop, I don't care about the people, I focus on me. But now I focus on all the clients and everything, and the kind of client is changed. Completely. And obviously, change the kind of client, change the kind of tattoo artist, ¿sabes? Es que this is what happened with the tattoo. And this is change. And no sé, now, if you want to get business in the tattoo, or make a school, make seminars, or laser removal, es que this is the life, ¿sabes? Everybody want to learn, everybody want to get money, everybody get shit, everybody want to delay to remove the shit. It's the tattoo world.
Yeah, but you can decide if you want to do a good teacher or a bad teacher. Like if you want to be a good tattoo artist, ethic, or
claro.
Just for money.
No, this is... this is true. You can be teacher for money, you can be teacher because your passion. But the tattoo, you know, mira, when I start tattoo, I never look money in the tattoo. I didn't start tattoo, nothing. Even now, I do everything not for money. And now, even the people, my passion tattoo, there are one part of think of money in the tattoo world that this is another thing that I don't like. I accept and I respect, and I'm so going with the people and going with the new generations, and I adapt to everything because I feel new generation, but
yeah, in the middle.
a little bit new. But I flow with the people and with the moment and with everything. But es que there are some things that it's for money. Es que for money you don't do nothing real in the life.
Yeah, because if you don't have passion behind what you do, why you do it?
Well, when you check the money, you grow up your passion. Yo que sé, eso the people, a lot of people think that, you know. That's what I think, and I can tell many experience that I feel, I heard, about that. Not for the money, for the new tattoo. What is the tattoo now? It's sad, but it's happy because the tattoo is for everybody. But
do you have any apprentice in your shop? Or?
No, I never have an apprentice.
And do you looking for or?
No, neither.
Not yet or never?
Never, I think. I never think on that, an apprentice, because I don't have time. I'm not this kind of person that I focus on. Because it's what I say, I'm not doing for money. If I don't do for passion, but why I have an apprentice in the shop all the time? Even not for me, I'm not on the shop. I prefer the shop is more like a co-working. It's not like a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Not there are hierarchy here. Everybody has...
Can do what. Yeah, there is of course a community, but
yeah, more community. Not there are hierarchy and not there are apprentices here. That's right.
yeah, it's something that changed shop by shop, and your mentality is different than the other.
Yeah, this is so personal. Well, all I'm saying is so. My opinion is so personal.
What do you think about who is copying you on tattoos?
Was at the first, I think like I write to the people, de rollo, ¿qué estás haciendo, compadre? I write to the people, de rollo, what are you doing? At the first time, because I don't know. I start to do one time one way to do the mandalas, or the rosette, how you want to say, that I don't know the people like, and the people start to copy, and now there are a moment that internet owns that, and honestly, I don't care. But if you copy me, don't ask to me, I'm your friend, because like I don't have respect of you, of your work, not of you as a person, of your work. Like, okay, don't ask to me. Hey, many people they ask to me, hey, can I make a guest spot in your shop? Like, brother, es que está haciendo the same I do, but I invest a lot of time to create my. I make some tricky sometimes to see the people who is copying. No, I make some trick in the mandalas that is small things. This I make, a small thing that I know that I do and I put, and I see some people copying and I make funny. Now I don't care. I don't really care, except if you copy exactly the piece. It's like, okay, tú eres tonto. O sea, qué sé, it's like, o sea, no sé, doesn't make sense. ¿Y qué más con el copy? I was thinking something but with the Spanish. No, but es que now copy one mandala. It's copy one style is easy. If you don't have idea, you don't want to invest time making your stuff,
Copy, and that's it.
You copy. But honestly, I don't care. This is why I'm doing the seminar, because in the past I cannot do because I don't want to copy. One day that will be closed. I don't have clients because other people is doing what I'm doing. Pues that. If you look, there are I wanted to reivindicative something, and there are one tattoos in my portfolio, I think 2 years ago. I do all the tattoos with the same pattern.
Okay.
Just to reivindicate that it's not only what you do, it's how you do. And if you look in my portfolio, master, you can see a lot of tattoos with the same pattern. The Japanese stars. To say something, and I make like, okay, you can copy, but you can copy one mandala, one piece, but well, it doesn't matter. If you want to put the flow, you have to put the flow. You have to be flow, because I think that you cannot copy.
But do you think that in the way you see the tattoo, that you try also different style, that you don't have one style, you have an idea.
Style. I don't see. When you go this large scale and you use different techniques, not only dog one, not only black, it's que one style, the style is super like this. Entonces, there are periods that I like more do that, and there are periods that I like more do that. No sé, in the past I did super long sessions, and I feel so tired sometimes to do the same technique all the day during 9 hours, because it's crazy. And now I'm flowing, but sometimes I come back, I look one tattoo from 4 or 5 years ago and I say, I like this idea, why I stopped to do that? And I come back to do it. It's happening to me sometimes.
Yeah, it's helpful because you take inspiration from yourself, not from outside.
Yeah, one thing I do when I draw, I never take reference. Well, not true. When I was young tattoo artist, yeah. But now I always, when I design one, for example, one sleeve, if it's not like, okay, I want to learn to do this kind of waves or this kind of, that I have some books or something that I take books, and I used to design without reference, even not my reference, because if not, I go, if I have two reference, even if from me or not, I go to this way, But I think now it's important to, when I go to design or something, I have to close the idea. I cannot, if you tell me, do whatever you want,
Yeah,
it's
it's
okay,
too
okay,
big.
for sure, if whatever I want is go to some reference I have in my mind, and it's not what do you want because it's not on my profile. I like more now the people give me ideas more closing what do you want, because what do
easier.
you like, what do you want, what, and I like, and I get more inspired. Mira, sometimes, mira, one of the tattoos that I like more in the past is cover-ups, because I forced to go one direction, you know. It's not different. It's different if I give you paper and I make some, no, a paper with one sleeve draw, and I make 2 lines in the sleeve and I continue the tattoo. And you make sure, wow, get nice composition. And I make random line, but I give you only the sleeve and I make something.
Yeah, it's different than with cover-ups because you have to cover.
No, and you're gonna design what I do. And when you do cover up, you know that here is black, entonces you start move, and this is what I want to go. Okay, do you want waves? Let's go do everything in waves. Yeah, I have the idea. Oh, mira, we can do. Pues I draw here, you know, to understand.
Yeah, of course.
And
check how it looks.
sometimes I tell to somebody to studio, hey, give me pam pam or make me something pam pam, venga va, you know, and it's more interesting. Or when I have the idea, I try here or I try to somebody. Pero es son, yo qué sé.
Yeah,
no
it's
ideas.
something to give you the possibility to express yourself in a way that you have to do it in that way, because when you have the cover up, you have to cover that part and the rest is clean. So
I don't know why the brain, if you have too many options in the life, is shit. If you have two,
Like
it's
in the
shit. If you
restaurant.
have one, vámonos.
like in the restaurant,
Yeah.
I like when I go with new tattoo artists, go and check them and ask them, bring from the menu what do you want, because I don't want to decide. Okay, I don't like the menu with million of names, you know.
Yeah.
Just a few.
But this is the society, eh? And when you have too much, like when you have an ice cream, there are a study, I think, that they say that you always take one and your brain always say you wrong, even if it's what you want. But I think I'm a person, I'm easy to take decisions. You know, I have the quality to, I think, that for me take decisions about what do you want, this or this, I like this, boom. I'm a person that, no, está. Easy for that. In for tattoo, I have pretty clear what I like and what I don't like. Mira, not how it will be the things, but what I like, I have pretty clear. And this is.
Do you think that have books like this give you the right inspiration when you're missing? Different between social
Bueno,
media.
this I have here not too much, and I see many times and now. But yes, of course, the books is it, but the book is more. It's not for inspiration. It's because I have the book dragons. Pues if I want to do a dragon, pues it will be easy if I look 10 dragons, because I don't have it in my mind the idyllical thing. If I want to, for example, this is the book of flowers or botanical. Pues of course I don't have in my brain. If I do a peony, I did many, but if I want to do, yo sé, random, pues it's for that, I think, more the books. Not for to get, me voy a inspirar con el libro. No. It's, okay, it's now internet, you have everything, but there are something that's not in internet. And I have in my house, I have a lot, and pues if I want to do a dragon, pues voy a buscar, I'm gonna find a dragon book for that. You understand me? What I
Yeah,
mean?
of course. Do you think that Pinterest helps tattoo artists or let them easy to looking for a reference, but hard to be different?
Claro, pues eso. Yeah, you say. Yeah, of course, help. I never look Pinterest, honestly. Pero helps to be the same as everybody. Pero helps, of course, because if you want a reference of girl like this, what you find in Pinterest. I don't think you have a book that you, but for me, if I do realistic, pues probably I would think to create 3D pattern, 3D base, or to take a picture with somebody, but no sé, in my opinion. I never use Pinterest because in my style I don't need Pinterest, but I think Pinterest helps. But you're gonna do same thing that other person for sure. It's happened a lot with the client. This is funny because when they come and when you plan your trip to get a tattoo like this, you make, and I never put, or not never, but pretty never put in my face. I don't do stories in Instagram. I don't do nothing about my life. You don't know what is gonna. And I now, some time ago, I'm not dealing my mail. They don't know what is gonna find here, and they imagine many things. And when they arrive here, I'm super normal. This is the first time I'm talking. Well, I did one time, and I thought that anybody gonna see her, as I told you before. But it's the first time I'm talking like this in the social whatever. People will come here and say, okay, you're gonna do the tattoo, and I do it a lot always. O sea, I have pretty clear, but with the client I'm so open, and if I have, hostia, esto no, esto sí, no, when I'm doing the tattoo, I have clear, but I'm not, hostia. And the client is looking, tú, it's my sleep, eh. Yo, ya, pero, a ver, Jordi, pero un momento. Espera, no, remove, change, or I'm so natural, and the client is like, hostia, no pass. This person is just, because I like this way. Like, and it's funny, because the people is coming here to see, bueno, here is Raimundo. Raimundo is a structure of Instagram, but honestly, I wanted to grow up always only with the tattoos, not with my life. Probably I had to change in the future. That's why I'm now I'm changing because I'm doing this.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I think it's
No. I'm not gonna change like at the moment, putting my food, my no sé qué, my life. Sometimes they tell me, okay, Alex, you have to do a little bit more for the shop because you don't posting nothing, and I have to do more. But I'm like what I am.
What do you think about USA?
Yeah, I like USA, but I'm not going too much because it's difficult to get a visa, and it's like, pues no, pues ya I don't want to go without visa porque all the time it's like you cannot work. I prefer not go and stay here. And if you are American and you want to get tattooed by me,
You come here.
or offer to me, if your lawyer offer to me a visa and I go to tattoo you, if not, come here. And I go last time to USA more vacation and rent a motorhome, stuff like that is good. And I've been in Canada, but I got a visa for Canada, and I've been 1 year with the visa. And I really like Canada, and I have really good friends there, and I really like. But you know, it's okay. Now, if you want to get tattoo, you have to come here.
But it's a nice place to travel. So
yeah, now I'm not tattooing in too many places. I'm tattooing in Zurich, sometimes in a friend shop. And when I go now, I go for friend.
visiting.
No, friends. If I do guest spot, it's because or there are some friends or there are somebody that I like to know or something, not for
Yeah, just
tattoo
work.
too much or grow up in the city or to get clients from the city. I go because there are friends. Probably I will need in the future and I will move more. And now I like to go Germany. I have friends in Germany. I go to make guest spots. I've been tattooing in Mexico when I got the body suit. I've been tattooing in some places, but just for fun, not for money, not for just for fun. And it's the best, when you tattoo for fun, no pressure for nothing. You tattoo because you have to tattoo because of course I have to live for that. No? When you tattoo just for fun,
It's
the best.
different.
No, it's super good. It's super good.
Like the tattoos you did in the past 2 days. It was because it was a new project.
Yeah, it was a new project. Mira, this tattoo I did in the last 2 days was super interesting because the guy was super good guy, super open. The idea was super freedom, pero freedom, free stencil, free machine, free todo. I like this kind of people. Obviously I select a little bit the kind of client. I prefer the client. Depends how you write, but I filter. I want this on the neck. No. Pues lo siento. I send to other tattoo artists I know they like to do this kind of project, you know. I don't do honestly next, no.
Never.
Only friends.
Okay.
Too stressful.
It's not easy.
No, it's not for easy, it's too stressful. Too stressful and I did some and I did a lot. And I didn't post because I don't want the people last time.
Okay.
Sí, I did
No,
a lot in the last time.
it's
I don't want the people not for nothing because it's too stressful. And I don't want to charge a lot of money to do that. I prefer don't do and others do. I do to my friends, to my friend, pues yes, because I do for fun, and I do one design that I want to do. But and there are many tattoos I don't do. If I'm not motivated now, I not do because it's different. One session not motivated, one client is not on your way, you do. Pero if you have to stay 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 sessions with somebody, 8 hours in the shop, and you're not motivated with the project, pues no lo hagas. Bueno, if you are now I'm in a position that I can decide, pues do another client that I'm motivated with the project.
Now we can
Go dinner, something, no?
Paella.
We told tomorrow, no, paella in the night, no. Because if you eat a paella in the night, you dream that you're in the Sahara. You say, Ale, agua, agua. Too much rice in the night. No, okay. No, in the night, seafood, fish.
Okay.
Some fish, something good. Don't eat paella at the night.
Okay.
Paella is good. In the middle day, white wine, glass of white wine, nice paella, rice, with centollo, su langostita, su gambita. But today seafood.
Okay.
Good seafood, fish, whatever.
Yeah, we are close to the sea, so seafood is perfect. Thank you so much for
thanks to you
for
to
everything.
come here to my home. I'm happy you're here.
I'm happy too. Thank you so much.
No, man.
Guys, see you in the next podcast.
Amor!